Alright. Let's see. I'm just going to wait and see what way this is working out. I've changed the setting. 60 FPS now. So let's see how this does, boys. I mean, I think I'm kind of working out what happened. But it's still bullshit on Streamlabs' side. Because, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense why they've changed my setting. But if the settings have changed, if you think about it, if the settings have changed, if I'm running 30 FPS on one of my scale, pretty much, I looked at my settings, right? The scale, and this might be, you know, if, you know, some of you boys might be thinking, what the hell is the scale? Pretty much, it's like the scaled output of the stream, right? So, if I have, like, 30 FPS as my you know, stream output, but my Elgato is pushing out 60 FPS and my Facecam 60 FPS, which both them are, that it would delay, you know, the stream's trying to catch up. Do you know what I mean? The stream's running 30 FPS, which is half the speed of what my camera and Elgato for the gameplay and my Facecam are pushing out. That would cause a delay. Now, I don't know whether that'll fix anything. I have changed it to 60 FPS, I have changed the scaled output, and I've also put up my bitrate to 6000, which it was before. Can I just say, Streamlabs need to get their act together, because I literally looked at my settings. My settings are completely different to what I had 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago. So, all I've done is, I've took a break away from Streamlabs. I haven't been on it. And I've also downloaded an update for the app. That's all I've done. And suddenly all my settings are all over the place. That is infuriating as a streamer. Because you find settings that work for the quality of camera and the quality of stream you want to run. And the quality of you can run with your PC requirements and stuff. You find something that works, and then Streamlabs goes and fucks you, man. So, I don't know. Everyone's saying it's lag, your refresh is fine. I'm not going to do too much in this first minute or two, boys. Just want to see what we're kind of like in terms of connection. So, if you boys could let me know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would the connection quality be like right now? Let me know. Let me give a shout out to everyone in here. We've got Ronan, Rixal, good to see you in chat, man. Harry, DG, Joe, Jan, Mitch, Connor, GM, what the hell you? We've got Teo, good to see you, mate. Welcome in. Josh, not bad so far. Actually, still lag. Yeah, I think it's still lagging, isn't it? Just refresh, no lag so far. Just Ronan. I think we're already a minute behind. We won't even live a minute. It's lagging. This is Liam. I just don't know. It's just so weird. It's baffling, man. Not getting lag now is just Ronan. See, it drops in and out, but the bigger issue isn't even the lag. It's whatever's causing this lag and then delaying the stream. Like every time it lags, it puts it further back. Do you know what I mean? It puts it further back, man. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. Do the 3-2-1. There's no point doing the 3-2-1 yet, though, Ronan, because obviously the stream's only started, so there won't be a massive delay just yet. But like, if you know what I mean. But the worrying thing is if it was like, you know, if in a couple of minutes it's already like a 3-minute delay, that's the problem. Do you know what I mean? What a funny. I'm doing well, Tayo. I'm doing well, man. I just wish I could get this stream working for you boys. You know what I mean, man? Streamlabs more like Laggy Labs, says Jan. I know, it should be renamed. Yeah, I seen your message. I don't know if you've put anything in the chat while I've been live, DG, in the Discord chat, but I seen your message earlier, obviously, mate. Yeah, it's spot on, bro. Spot on, man. And do what you want to do with your streams, man. That's the 100%. I've always said, you know, people come in here and ask for advice on their own content creation, and you know, as I've always said, I learn on this every day I do it, whether it's creating a video, editing, making a stream, you know, or being live. You learn every day doing it, and you always try to improve. But the one thing I always will say is, from the experience I have learned doing this for 4 years, the biggest thing is you gotta enjoy doing it, man. You know, so if FC is getting stale for you, which, I mean, you wouldn't be the only one to think that, then switch it up, mate. Try different games. Do you know what I mean? And only do what you want to do with it. You know what I mean? 10 says Tony. That's positive. I like that. I'm hoping it stays that way, Tony. I'm hoping it stays that way for you, mate. 5 says Liam. 5 for DJ. Is it still lagging? Like, do you know what we're going to do? Let me do the 3-2-1 test, alright? 3, 2, 1. Right, you boys let me know when you hear that. Just put a thumbs up when you hear 3, 2, 1. Right, so I'm going to do it again. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to wait to see what the delay is already in this stream. Alright, so I'm going to wait for your boys' thumbs up or you boys to let me know when you hear that. So I just want to see what kind of delay we're working with here already. And I've only been live. This stream only started 5 minutes ago. I just want to see what the delay is. As I say, boys, I can't apologize enough for this. I hate when this type of thing happens. But this is by far the biggest like inconvenience I've had in the 4 years I've streamed, because I don't understand why. There's no reason for this issue. Do you know what I mean? That's why I can't understand why it would be on my end. Because my settings were messed up by Streamlabs. It's a joke, but I have reverted them back now, so that's not the issue anymore. So it makes me think that wasn't even the issue in the first place. Then there's something else going on here. If people are still getting lag, they heard it now, right? So we're probably talking about a 45-second delay there. Then probably about a 45-second delay. It's so strange, man. It's so strange. Wait do you see tomorrow's content, boys? I'm gonna have to get a little vlog out for the channel, getting my Streamlabs fixed. I'll have to get someone in to help me with it, man. Jeez. Oh, Stream Elements is working now. Oh, great. That's finally something's working on the stream. Stream Elements bot running. Brilliant. I've had to update YouTube's music. So yeah, everyone's saying now. So it must have been about 45 seconds to a minute delay, man. We feel for you on the comeback stream. Do you know what though? Do you know what, Ronan? This stream today's been amazing, mate. In terms of like, I've loved it in terms of just getting back into the swing of things, bro. And to be fair, Streamlabs did give me at least an hour of it not lagging before it really started to lag. So that was at least that was something, right? I mean, that last stream there was about 3 hours, right? From about 2:15 to about, well, say 2.5 hours, from about 2:15 to about 4:45. So, but 2.5 hours, and it didn't lag for the first like 45 minutes to an hour of that. So, which makes you think, why did it lag at all then? I mean, nothing changed, so a bit strange, but why it lagged at all. But if it didn't lag from the start, then why is it suddenly starting to lag? Weird. But no, as I say, it's been great to, as I say, get back into the swing of things, even though this lag issue is an inconvenience, of course. And I as I say, I can only apologize to you boys, because you to the viewers that give your time and support the channel like you do, man. So I hate when this type of shit happens, you know, and I wish it was within my control. I would rather it be something that would be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot to do that, or I messed up there. I could take accountability for it, man. You know, I'm a twat at the best of times, boys. You know what I mean? I make plenty of mistakes, so I've no problem owning up the mistakes if I fuck up or a setting's wrong or whatever. And I wish it was that, but like, there's literally nothing on my settings right now that is out of shape now. Everything is reverted back to what it was before. The exact same settings, the exact same thing I've done for every stream and every video I've done on this channel for the last 4 years. So I am baffled by why it's doing this. It's so strange. It's so strange. I might need to contact a few other streamers and stuff in the YouTube space and see what if they've experienced anything similar. Maybe not now, but if they've experienced it in the past, because this issue here I've never experienced, man. Never had an issue like this where it delays the stream. Like there's obviously something causing the lag, and then the lag's like it's causing a build up on the stream where it's causing every time there's lag, it's delaying the stream further and causing more of a backlog in the stream, and it's delaying it further. You know, maybe it's 4 minutes behind now, and then if it lags again, that'll take us to a 5-minute delay. You know what I mean? From me saying something to you boys actually hearing it. Yeah, I mean, there's no point me playing any more games yet until if I can sort this out. But there's no, yeah, it's so weird, man. It's so weird. But as I say, it sucks on the comeback stream, Ronan. It really does. But at the same time, though, it's great to be live, getting back into the swing of things and talking to you legends, of course, as well, because I haven't spoke in a live, you know, even though this is technically not live, it's like 4 minutes outside of live and 4 minutes delayed, but it's great to be back live with a live chat, of course. That's the main thing about it, man. But yeah, just sucks, you know, that this inconvenience is happening, of course. Happy birthday for next week, DG. Have a great day, man. Happy birthday. 27, let's go, man. Let's go. Have a good day. How did your match go the other day? Says, guys, great day, man. Yeah, a lot of money raised for a good charity. I have some clips of it. I might post on the I actually wanted to post them in the Discord the other night, but the file was too big. So I might just put them up as YouTube shorts or something, bro. But yeah, I'll put them up on YouTube at some point. I'm 21 and 5 months. DG's match could be a rider issue. I don't know. I mean, Listen, I'll cover all eventualities, Andy. I definitely will before the next stream, mate. 100%. I just don't understand what it could be, though. Like, it could be that, but then, like, I highly doubt it. I mean, yeah, it could be anything at this rate, but yeah. Hey, Kareem, welcome into the stream, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, as I say, I sincerely apologize for it, boys. I know, listen, all you boys are legends. I know you know that, you know what's out of my control, so, you know, I know you're great that way. You always understand, so you know, but I still feel bad the fact these things happen. It just sucks, even though it's out of my control. Yeah, I mean, it's just frustrating, man. I don't even know. I mean, when's the deadline on this bloody Immortal League anyway? Because I'm not playing 13 games or 14 games of it and then not finishing it. So, well, 5 days, okay, so yeah, we'll have to get these games done at some point, man. But I don't see, yeah, I don't see what I can do on this stream, boys. To be honest, I'm literally just sitting here wasting people's time, because, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to be keeping you boys any longer, man. If it's not gonna work properly, I need to have a little, well, deep dive into my Streamlabs and see what's happening, man. And I also need to I'm gonna message a few other YouTubers and see if they've experienced issues like this in the past. It's a strange thing because I've done this. It's not like, you know, I've done this for 2 weeks and something like this has happened. I've done this for 4 years, using the same app, using the same camera, same YouTube settings, and same everything, you know, same Elgato, you know. I never had any issues, man, and that's exactly the reason I don't change things, because I know my equipment well. I know it works for the setup that I've got, and I know that, you know, I always strive for quality on these streams. It's what you boys deserve, man. I'm blessed to have a great community. I try to deliver the best content I can, and the highest quality content I can, and that is not, you know, that's why I trust my equipment to work, and you know, 99.9% of the time does. We very rarely have issues, but today, I don't know what's going on. Jack, can you do your thoughts vote on this stream as well? I mean, I'm gonna just sit here for a minute or two. I'm gonna read any comments I'm seeing from you boys that obviously are coming through in the chat as well, and see if this stream catches itself up. But because I don't want to just end now and then the stream maybe is gonna try and start fixing itself. But I don't know. I mean, it seems very delayed. I mean, we'll do another test, right? So I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1 again, all right? And I want you boys to just type in the chat when you hear me say now, all right? So 3, 2, 1 now. Let's see when you boys hear that, all right? Let's see when you boys hear that, because I want to know what the delay is we're working with again. Is it coming down? Because you know, the last delay was a couple of minutes. So let's see. I'll wait for you boys to put your comments in and see when you hear that, and that'll give me an idea then if it's maybe the stream's settling down a little bit, or maybe we're still experiencing a lot of lag. Or a lot of delay. Stream seems fine. Set at 17:14. What time do you see this, Jack? Says Joe. I see it at 17:15, mate. So yeah, there's no delay there, because that comment came through about 30 seconds ago, so that was on time. But I'm just gonna wait to see when your boys' comments come through for that. Funny, you finished weekly Rivals, says Kareem. I haven't even played Rivals this week, mate, and I didn't even play it last week either, Kareem. So yeah, it was yeah, I haven't played Rivals in a few weeks actually, mate. So yeah. TT, welcome in, man. Okay, everyone's saying no. Yeah, you've now got the 1080p HD. Yeah, you'll definitely have that, Tony, because I've switched my setting, mate, back over to the I've switched the setting back over to the proper, or the one it should be at. Yet again, I don't know why Streamlabs after an update refreshes all your settings, because it's done that a few times to me now, but it's definitely not my settings now, because all my settings have been refreshed and reverted back to the way they were before. Back to my custom settings that I always use. So the settings aren't a problem anymore. It's just what's causing this little bit of a lag or delay in the stream. Okay, a lot of you boys saying now all good. So that was probably about a minute delay there. So it's still not great though. Like, that's still an issue though. You shouldn't have a minute delay on a stream. Like, whenever I'm saying no, you boys should hear within like 5 seconds. There's always going to be a little lag. That happens in any stream. Like, there's always a wee bit of interface thing between me saying something and it actually appearing on your screen. But it shouldn't be a full 1 minute delay. It should be like a 5-second delay. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's still a minute, man. Although if it's only a minute, maybe it's coming down a little bit. Hi, bro, back again watching your streams, not playing FC anymore. TT, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you being here, man. A lot of people are like that, man. They still watch FC content. They still watch their boy Footy even when they're not playing the game. So I appreciate that. If I'm watching Inter Bayern tonight, what match you watching, bro? I'm going to be watching Real Madrid Arsenal, mate. But I might switch to Inter Bayern. I mean, it'll depend on the first half of Madrid Arsenal. Madrid Arsenal ends up being, you know, 0-0 at half time. Well, I mean, 0-0 half time, Madrid still could do it at the Bernabeu, to be fair. But I'd like to see Madrid get a goal or two in the first half, make things interesting for the second half. But I'm watching the first half of Bayern or Madrid Arsenal, see what way it's set up at half time, and then I'll decide if I want to switch over. But I'll start with I'll start with Madrid against Arsenal. Jaguar Golden, stream's fine. Standard 30 seconds delay, says Joe. It seems pretty normal now, says Andy. I think it is calming down a little bit, which is what it should be doing. I mean, it should never even have been lagging in the first place. Can we try one more going back off and on live as the lag has completely stopped, says Ronan. Okay. So yet again, I'll do the 3, 2, 1 test, alright? Let's see what the lag difference is now, or the delay difference. 3, 2, 1, now. There we go. Let's see what the delay is. Let's see what the delay is. I will do it in a wee second, Mitch. I want to sort this issue out, mate, or at least, you know, work out what we're dealing with, and then I'm going to decide where to continue stream or not, mate. And if I do continue stream, then I'll obviously check squads and stuff too. But yeah, plan, by the way, boys, is if we can't get this delay sorted here, plan for the rest of the week is I should be live on, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I might be live on Friday. And then I should be live at least one of the days over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, man. That is the plan. Yeah, Nightbot's just all over the place, guys. I wouldn't be cutting on Nightbot. I wouldn't be cutting on Nightbot. So yeah, see, there's still a delay, man, because you boys haven't heard that comment yet, because no one's put in now in the chat. So I know there's still there's Jan putting now in the chat now. Okay, so there's still a good bit of a delay though, man. There's just something not right. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, okay. By the way, big up to everyone for their cooperation with this, man. It's greatly appreciated. I know it's not the most enthralling or engaging content, boys, watching a streamer say 3, 2, 1 now every 5 seconds, and then you get into reply now in the chat. It's not exactly, you know, top range entertainment in 2025, is it? But I appreciate everyone's cooperation, truly. Delay is like 2 seconds, so it's normal, says Mitch. It's not 2 seconds, Mitch. It's about 30, 40 seconds at least, mate. 5 seconds is usually the normal amount. You know, 5, 10 seconds, you know, we can allow for that. Not 40 seconds. It's standard delay, stream's 100% science. Joe, I think it's a level now, though, that I'll not end stream. You know, I think we'll keep it going. I don't think it's anything crazy. You know, the delay's not perfect, but, you know, it won't be anything bad. It won't be anything crazy bad, you know. Lag again, Sashan. Oh, no. Don't scare me like that, please. There's no way it's lagging now, man. Straight as we get it perfect, there's no way it's lagging. Let me catch up here as well. Footy, I'm an Arsenal fan, and in the Arabic commentary, he was saying, Rice, Rolls Royce is Kareem. Tongue twister there, man. Twat emote says, guys, can we get a twat emote for Streamlabs, please? Just when you get a bit of hope, it wipes it away from you, man. That is definitely weird. The stream earlier had a problem, and I have just checked with another YouTuber, and it is fine. It's very odd, music. It's just a weird issue. It's a weird issue, music. I'm gonna speak to a few YouTubers I know, and see if they've experienced issues. Maybe not today, but like maybe they've experienced this issue in the past, and what way, you know, what to do to fix it, because it's not within my settings. Do you know what I mean? It's not to do with my settings, because I've just reverted them all back to what they always are. So I just don't. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. Very, very strange. Very strange. If you got 24 games and 3 games left, would you bottle? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I probably would. Although, I'll not need to worry about it. I'll not get the 24 wins, mate. But yeah, if I was 24 wins, Mason, with 3 games left and they had to win one of them, bro, would I bottle it? Yeah, you bet I would. There's a reason their Bottle King emote exists, mate, and it's for me. Lag here, says DJ. I don't know what to do, honestly, because there's still lag. You know what I mean? There's still lag, man. There's still lag. I'm just kind of chilling here with you boys, man. We're just trying to figure out what to do. I gotta say, it was a set a few minutes ago. Despite all this lag, like I really enjoyed this. We're gonna do gifted memberships before the end of the stream anyway. We're doing those anyway for the 50 likes. But it's really good. Even listen, I could have just sat here and didn't do any FIFA today and just sat talking to that camera and interacting with you boys from the chat. That's all. I always love doing that. That's the primary thing with these streams. It always has been, always will be. And it's been great to get a catch up with you boys, man. You know what I mean? Because I haven't literally spoke interactively live with you legends in about 3 weeks. So yes, we've had the community posts up and the videos here and there, but haven't had anything like really like any live content. So yeah, great to be back on that side of things. Obviously, it's just a case of getting the actual proper quality stream back up running properly, man. But yeah. Mine stopped lagging now. So guys, do you know what I'm gonna try and do? Let me just go into that game. I'm not gonna waste a game of Immortality League. But let me just do a random like classic match, right? Let me just see if it switches to lag again during the gameplay. Right, I'm just gonna. It's stupid, I know. Like it should. If gameplay's gameplay, whether it's in the menus or the match, doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna jump into a random game. I'm not gonna play it. I just wanna see if when it switches screen over, is that messing anything up, you know? Joe says, silly as it sounds, I bet a hard reset of equipment fixes it. You change settings midstream. Says Joe. You could be right. You could be right. I didn't change settings midstream, Joe, because I can never, as I say, mate, you can never do, like in terms of my stream settings, like your stream output, your Elgato output, your face cam output, and your just general stream quality setting, like your bitrate and stuff, you can't change that midstream. There's not an option. You have to, that's why I had to reset it. So that's why I had to stop the stream, the last stream that was lagging like 8 minutes behind, and then start a new one. So I stopped that last stream, changed my settings to what they should have been, because Streamlabs randomly reverted them back to default for some random reason. And then I put my settings back to normal again, which they should be, and what they've been for 4 years. Hoping that would fix the issue, but it's still not, you know? So that's what I'm confused about. Because one thing I know it's definitely not is my settings. It's a weird thing. But you're right, maybe a hard reset on the equipment, like if I did like an update on my Elgato, not an update, because all my stuff is updated, but like a reset on my Elgato, like manually, like the, you know, actually on the device. Maybe the same on the camera, you know, maybe just refresh the drivers on them or whatever else. You know, it's hard, but I don't know. Weird. It's a very weird one. Irish King, welcome in. Good to see you, bro. Jack, are you able to see the squads that people have set in the Discord music? I am. Is there any more lag here, boys, when I'm in the gameplay? Let me know. This guy can have the win, man. It's just, yeah. It's a classic match anyway, but I just want to say, what way's the game actually? Is that blurring anymore, lagging anymore on the gameplay side of things? I think a write a reset would fix it, Sandy. Well, obviously I will get that in place for next stream. Whether it fixes it or not, Andy, it's worth trying, isn't it? So I'll definitely try it, mate. If I got cooked, I got 24 wins and I lost 12. This is Kareem. That is so unfortunate, man. That is so unfortunate, bro. Missing it by 1 win, mate. That's rough. That is rough. My man is grittying in a classic match. Are you having a laugh? The FIFA community never fails to amaze me, man. Never fails to amaze me. My man's grittying in a classic match. Friendly, they say. Friendly. There's no lag for gameplay. Just Joe. But yeah, that's yeah. You got cooked, Kareem. That is rough, mate. You didn't get cooked as bad as me, though, mate. There's no shame. As much as it's painful to lose the last game for Maldini for 25 wins, getting 24, mate, you can hold your head up high, bro. I mean, you can imagine how many wins I'm going to end up on, bro. I'm on 5-7. So your boy Fuddy over here is going to struggle probably getting past the 20-win mark. You know, I'd nearly go as far to say I'd take 20 wins at this point, you know. I know it's nowhere near Maldini, but I mean, it might be better pack awards or something. And yeah, I need to actually check what the Immortality League packs are. You just scored no J. Yeah, no, I was meant to do that. I was given the guy the win, but I went into that game just to see what way it would look for the stream. In terms of if it lagged anymore. Are you LAN cable Fuddy? No. But the thing is, DG, like, I know some people go, right, you know, Wi-Fi isn't great, LAN cable's better, or vice versa. Some people have, some things work better for certain people. But the thing with it is, and this is what I always say, I've always used the same stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I've just started streaming and I'm having an issue, and then I could go, right, okay, well maybe this isn't the strongest thing to use. I'll go and use something else. That's the thing I always get confused about, because like it doesn't make sense if like, if I started streaming last week and I'm having an issue with something now, then I could go, right, what equipment here's letting me down? This stuff I've used it for 4 years, never had any issues with it. So, like, it's not like there's a fundamental issue with the actual equipment or the router or Wi-Fi connection or any connection that powers this stream in any way. So that's what always gets me. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Do you know what I mean? Because if stuff's been used and it's trusted for that amount of time, never really let me down, then you know what I mean? It's all good changing things, but like, there's no need to change things whenever it's ran perfectly for me for years. It makes no sense. It's a strange one, mate, you know. Yo, welcome in. How you doing, man? Welcome. But I'm not LAN cable DG. No, I'm not, mate. I'm not. I've done that one as well. Nah, time-wise, OG, I mean, it was a couple minutes. Stream running smooth, though, says Ronan. Yo, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yo, appreciate the renewal of the membership, mate. You're on the purple badge, so you must be at least, I think that's a year, isn't it? I think purple's a year, at least. So, hey, big up to you, Yo. I appreciate you, mate. Absolute legend, bro. Yeah, you must be at least a year, because blue's 6 months, I believe. Purple's a year, I think. So, yeah, appreciate you, Yo. Thank you so much for that, man. A tier 1 membership, legend. Yeah, I honestly don't know, boys, because I want to stay alive for content, man, but I don't know. I guess what we'll do, right? I'm going to run a vote, right? I'm going to run a vote. Now, I'm going to just run the vote through the chat rather than doing a poll, because a poll won't, I don't know what way that'll work with the stream delay. So, in the live chat, just put stay alive or end, because I'm going to ask you boys that, because I don't know what way the stream is for people at the minute, in terms of, like, some people are saying it's smooth, there's some people saying it might still be lagging a bit. I think the delay has come down a lot, but it's still not great. And especially if we're going to be covering content, like, I don't want to be covering content at, like, 6:03. Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole point of content is obviously to get you the content covered as soon as you can. Yeah, we can obviously take a bit of time reviewing stuff, but I want to be actually starting the review of content at 6 p.m. So, like, yeah, I guess just let me know, like, what do you think we should do? Because obviously I'm live again on Friday anyway. You know, this is, as far as I'm concerned, the return stream. Obviously, you know, we're not going to be doing streams every day, you know, like I used to do. But we're taking a little bit of a different approach now with the channel in terms of spreading things out a little bit more. But, yeah, you know, obviously, you know, I'm not going to be, it's not going to be, as I said earlier, it's not going to be one stream every, like, month like this one's been. It will be a lot more regularly, of course. It's just been the last while I've been busy with work, and obviously I was away on holiday last week, so and the break's been good. You know, the clarity away from the game's been good. But obviously we're getting back in the team of the season now as well. So, you know, very, very soon upon us. So the grind is back on in a sense as well. But yeah, what do you boys think I should do, man? Because I will go with what the community says. I will happily stay live here for another half an hour, post 6 p.m. content. We'll do a few more Immortality games. But, and I know, I don't want to sound stupid, like stay alive or end. I know most people would go stay alive. But the reason I ask is because I respect your boys' time. You know what I mean? And I don't want, if the stream's lagging, don't be afraid to say that, and don't be afraid to say it's way behind if the viewing quality's not good. Because, I will just end, and we'll catch up again on Friday, boys. You know what I mean? Because I know you boys you're legends that way. You know, you can understand that it's out of my control when if it lags or it's, you know, it's delayed or whatever else. But if it's not too bad, and I'm happy enough to stay alive, but as long as it's not, like, unbearable to watch, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? If I'm reading out a comment and you put the comment in, like, 10 minutes ago, like it was in the last stream, yeah, that would be an issue, of course. Only half an hour left in non-10 minute as well, says Scouse. Just waiting for the Champions League to start, to be honest, says Scouse. End it, JK, says JC. Alright, funny, says Josh. Friday stream is okay too, says Morton. All you boys are saying stay live. It mustn't be too bad then. It mustn't be too bad. I mean, to be honest, I asked that question and the response was quite quick from what I've seen in the chat in terms of you boys must have heard what I said there quite quick. So the delay must have come down quite a lot from me saying something and you boys hearing it. So, yeah, I reckon we stay, man. I reckon we stay for another half an hour until content. And hopefully there's no more lag until then. Just give us half an hour, EA, would you? Or not EA, Streamlabs. Right, let me get, do you know what we'll do? We'll do a couple more games of this. Good to see you as well, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Do you know what we'll do, boys? I'm going to do another 3 or 4 or 5 Immortality games, depending on how quick we get them done, right? Then I'm going to check the rest of the teams that I have outstanding that I haven't done yet. And right before content, I need your boys' advice. I did plan to do this in today's stream. I'm going to do one big SBC. Which one do you want me to do? Drop your thoughts in chat now. Between the 80... I can't do the trade in because I don't have that many Immortality players. Do you want me to do the Icon? The Idiot Mixed Hero Player Pick? The Idiot Campaign? Or do I go and do... Hold on, let me get upgrades, actually. So pretty much this... Or, I think, did I not see another upgrade? Yeah, okay, yeah. 100 player upgrade. 84-7. Which one of those 5 would you boys like to see me do? Alright, get your thoughts in the chat. I'm going to do one of those SBCs prior to 6 PM content after we finish another 5 of these games, alright? So, let's get that done. Friendlies. It's friendlies, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's fine now, passes Mark. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Unknown, welcome in. 5-7, you're cooked. I am cooked, bro. I accept it. I know. It is what it is, man. Do you know what I said to the chat earlier, Unknown, right? The big issue with this cup is, mate, every game you feel like you can win it, but also every game you feel like you can lose it. Because, I'm just working out. Am I worse than 5-7? Did I update the record? 22... Wait a minute. I haven't updated my record properly. Hold on. 22 means I've played 14. So we can't be 5-7. I think I might be like 6-8. I think I'm 6-8, man. No Maldini for you, GG. I know, my man. I know. Listen, Maldini would fit my team so well, but if your boy ain't good enough to get it to 25 wins, I'm not good enough for 25 wins. You know, it is what it is. To be honest, I haven't played the game literally in a month, mate, so I kind of expected to be a little bit rusty, but it is what it is. Let me know, how did you get on with it? Did you get Maldini yourself, bro? Let us know. I hope you did, but it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. I think the thing with this is, it's golden goal, so, like, some of the games I've won, Unknown, like, who's to say that my opponent wasn't better than me in those games? I just got the first goal, so I win. Similarly, I could play a game where I don't get the first goal, and I lose it, because the opponent got the first goal, but I could be better than him. If it was a longer-term game, I could have went and beat him 4-1. And the games I lost, do you know what I mean? In the games I won, I might have just got lucky and got an early goal and won the game. But if it was a longer-term game, the guy could have beat me 4-5-1. So it's just like, you know, it's one of those ones, man. It's luck-based, not gonna lie, don't worry, bro. It's the luck of, like, the type of games you get, isn't it? Like, you can go on a real nice run of getting, like, easier opponents. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like my opponents haven't necessarily been easy or hard today. It's just been kind of mixed. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of in the middle of the road, man. But, you know, your boy Footy keeps moving. You know, we've got the Bottle King emote, the Twat emote, as member emotes. So they're in there for a reason. The Rage Alert one as well. Because your boy does tend to bottle some games in FIFA. So, you know, it is what it is. I appreciate you checking in, though, no. I do believe it might be your first time watching. So it's good to have you here, man. I appreciate you, bro. Icon picks is Mason. Gotta do the 100 player pick and then the icon with the fodder, says Joe. That's actually a good move, man. In terms of those SBCs, though, boys, when do they expire? Actually, I should have checked there. I should have checked, but let me know in the chat. When do all those SBCs I mentioned, when do they expire? Because I could do that, but I might not get all that done before content time. But, like, we could do the 100 player pack, see what we get, and then do the icon pick after content, if it's still available. I just don't know when they all expire, to be fair. You're going to do the squads? Yeah, we're going to do all those squads that are outstanding on Discord and PS Music. I've still got quite a lot of viewers ones to do. We'll do them all before the end of the stream, 100%, bro. There's loads of good packs and heaps of XP rewards, even if you don't get Maldini. I just put him in Henry SBC anyway, says Ronan. Exactly, man. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's more. Thing is, someone said it earlier. Maldini's a great card. He is. Maldini, I really did want Maldini as well because he's a card. Not only is he a great card in game, but he's also a card in a position I really need to partner Beckenbauer. But at the same time, like, team of the season's in a month. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily massively need him, considering I'll probably have a better team of the season centre back in a month's time. So it's not, like, really needed. Do you know what I mean? It would have been nice, but let's be honest. As Unknown says, I am cooked. We're not getting anywhere near 25 wins, boys. Unless I get very lucky in my game selection here, but I highly doubt it. Although 7-8, listen, considering some of the games I've played, it's not awful. Chat, I was screaming so hard when I lost my last game from Maldini, says Kareem. Do the 84-3 Team League pack, so you have Team Leagues for the pre-Team of the Season grinds as much. I will do that because it's a good thing to do, and you can never have enough informs in this game. However, I don't really need loads of informs, Mitch, because I've already got like 3 pages of them, bro. My informs, mate, are the kind of the highest volume of cards I've got in my club, bro. Like, I've got so many informs compared to any other card. Like, I've got a decent amount of 84s, decent amount of 85s, 86s, but I've got like 3 pages of informs. Like, I've so many of them, man. Right, I'm going to do one more game now. Try and get a W here, get the 88. And then what we'll do, boys, I'm going to do, that'll take me around 20 games left, and then I'll do all the team reviews after that, alright? Because we've only got 23 minutes to content time. Do not forget to smash that like button for your boy as well. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got a lot of new viewers in here today, man. So we're pushing towards that 7.3k mark, of course, on the channel as well. So if you are new, you like FC content, mixture of live streams we do on the channel, but also videos like player review style content. So if that, if you think you'd enjoy that, please do consider subscribing. It'd be great to have you on board, boys, of course. Right, so let's get into this, man. Come on, one more win. Let's get the 88s. Considering how the games have went, I would very much take 88. Balanced record. Balanced ratio wins the losses. I wouldn't mind it, man. Do a squad reveal. Do you mean my team? Do you mean my squad for this cup, or do you mean my main squad for like champs and rivals? Because obviously it's very different considering this is 86 requirement team rating. Let me know. I can show you both on. No, after this next game, mate, I'll show you both. I can show you my team for this cup now, actually. Team for this cup, bro. I'm running with that. So Torres, Bale, Traore, Gervinho, Guimaraes, Vieira, Kanate, Walker, Saliba, Hernandez, Schmeichel. That's the squad for the cup, but my team's very different. My main team's very different, obviously, which I'll show you after this game. Thoughts next week? This Friday is Team of the Season warm-up, right? And then obviously next Friday will be Team of the Season. It's the full Team of the Season team, right? So yeah, I will definitely. As I say, it's all about pack saving now, boys. All about pack saving. Oh my god, man. Defending not on point there for Fuddy, is it? Main squad, yep, I got you, bro. I'll show it now. I'll show it now because this game's just ended. Smith, man, that's what I mean. I'm so bad starting games. I can see too early. It's a joke. I'll actually take that record or that like counter off the screen because that was from the last stream. There we go. Boom. Okay. Right, so I'm 7-9, boys, in my first 16 games, man. So pretty much, I am cooked. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, what can I need now? I need 18 wins from 20 to get Maldini. Yeah, fun, man. Weekend League squad. Yeah, I'll show you it now. Be warned, unknown. It is outdated because a month ago it was probably quite decent, but because I've been away, I went on holiday last week. Haven't obviously been super active on the game recently. My team is outdated. It's still, you can still compete with it, which is good, but and I've still got some nice cards in there, but generally speaking, like, it's outdated now with the current meta. But it's not, the way FIFA is this year, and like the last couple of years, like, if I grind the game enough over the next month, especially during Team of the Season, I can get my team up to a level where it's back on par with other people's teams. It's just because I've obviously took a lengthy break from this game over the last kind of 3 weeks to a month. That's why, yeah, it's kind of, my team's fallen behind the power curve, essentially. So that's the squad there, bro. That's the main team there. So it's not great, but it's all right. It's all right. Actually, that's not the team, because Beckenbauer is in there for Maguire. That's Zola, Jack. What are you doing? That's Zola. That there, and then that goes in for Guimaraes. Yeah. So that's the squad there. So yeah, any of you boys just tuning in, that's the team we've got there at the minute, man. The main team. So it's all right. Listen, it's not great, but I done that hull at SBC, boys, and then of course they announced the 94 hull like 2 days later. So what can you do, man? That's FC for you, isn't it? That's EA Sports, man, trying to get as much money and fodder out of you as they can. But yeah, I mean, major weak links in this team. Definitely Gervinho, even though I like the card, he's a weak link. Definitely probably the Delo at right back. Although, yet again, he's been solid for me. Played a lot of games on that card as well. And then probably Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, nothing wrong with Saliba. He's still pretty solid for me. Beckenbauer's a good card. So, Teo Hernandez is one of the best left backs in the game, if not the best. Schmeichel's a bit hit or miss, but goalies are like that. Holland, Vieira, big name cards. They've got a bit of prowess in that midfield, a bit of power, but they're, generally speaking, they're a little bit outdated. Endrick's pretty solid, and then Jota's Evo. So it's all right. It's nothing crazy, but I wouldn't give it any more than a 5 out of 10. But it's the thing is, as I said earlier, I wouldn't probably get any more wins than if I got 7 wins in the weekend league, right? I was 7-3, and then I bottled all the last games and went 7-8. I got 8 wins the week before. Like if I improved my team, would that take me to 10 wins? Probably not. No. Like I don't think I'd get any more weekend league wins if I massively improved this team. You know what I mean? The wins I get, I might win them easier, maybe by a couple more goals, but I don't think I'd necessarily improve my weekend league record because I am who I am in terms of my ability on this game. You know, I've had 1 10-win finish this FIFA, the very first weekend league. Ever since then, it's been a mixture of 7 wins, 8 wins, and 9-win weekend leagues. So I know my level, and I'm happy within that. But as I say, that's why I guess my team, you know, as long as I can compete for me, I'm happy enough. And obviously, being a content creator, I put a lot of my fodder into gamble SBCs more so than putting it towards big player SBCs. So in that sense, you know, that's a lot of where my fodder's drained out of, rather than saving it for maybe more a longer term upgrade to the team, if you know what I mean. Which could hold me back essentially as well. But all content creators could have that issue too. Mitch is doing my league game, says Harry. Read that one also as well. Read that one also. Do the 83 minus 3. Sorry, 84 minus 3. Yeah, we will do that. I mean, informs in the club, I have quite a lot of them, but I may as well do that inform pack anyway because it'll give me another one. Right, let's get these squads done. So, Stevie, if you want a squad review, boys, let me know. Put a thumbs up in chat, and I'll do them now for you as well. So, just put a thumbs up in chat, boys. Thumbs up emote if you want to see your team being reviewed, man. I'm going to start moving my way through them here. We've got 17 minutes before content. I want to try and get that 100 player pack done as well and open that up before content also. Generally speaking, I'm receiving packs for team of the season, but I do want to open that 100 player pack today from the SBC. Lewis Skelly, man, for Stevie. That card, yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that Evo, Immortal Evo. I've seen a mixture of cards, Vidal, Lewis Skelly, Chamberlain, Kante, one of the popular ones as well. But yeah, Lewis Skelly's a good option, man, good card. Okay, we've got that. Let me see what else we've got here. We've got a few more coming through, man. Okay, so VM. Same Jack only got 10 wins once. I just find the threshold, mate, of that 7 or 8 wins, like, you get so much tougher games. That's the big issue with it. 7 or 8 wins is tough out here, man. It really is. Okay, we got Gakpo, Barbo, Gervinho. I mean, the Barbo and Gervinho, Evos are they're definitely expired now, right? I'm nearly sure they would be. But if they aren't, you could try and upgrade those. If not, I would directly replace those cards, of course. Defense is pretty strong, to be fair, bro. It's mainly your midfield and the forward line you just need to improve. But I think that's an objective-based team, though. You say objective in the squad name. So let me have a look at the other ones. Okay, it's Griezmann and Puskas up front. Okay, fair play. Jack, did you see my team? I don't know if I did, Jan. I'll double check again, man. In this when I'm doing these squads. Team from Maldini Cup. Looks good, man. Looks good. Okay, you've got your main team here as well, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah. So that's your main squad. So you've got Jorginho and Nedved. You've got Griezmann, Puskas, Ryota. Yeah, that's strong, man. Very nice bench as well, for some decent options, VM. Good squad. Don't even qualify for Challenge Slaw, says Tony. Hey, do you know what? There's no shame in that, mate. There's no shame in that. You're saving yourself a lot of stress, Tony, as well, by the way, mate. You're saving yourself a lot of stress, my man. You really are, bro. And it can be difficult to qualify. I mean, when people say, oh, it's 2 wins from 5, it's easy enough. It's not, though. It's 2 wins from 5 it isn't even easy when you're facing, quite difficult opponents most games. Especially if they've got a better team than you. You know, you're at an instant disadvantage then as well. So, it ain't easy qualifying for champs. Jack, can you go on my message to you and check my team? I did send this to you. Yeah, I'll do that in a wee second for you, bro. Dembele, Eusebio, Maradona, Vieira, Neto, Thuram, Rio. That's the Rio Evo. I've heard good things about him. I just done your Stevie rewind about a minute or 2, mate. I just finished your one there. Yep, we just did your one, bro. Mitch, let's have a look. I'm just flying through these boys because obviously I want to allow time to get that 100 player pack open before content as well. What we got here? Peter Crouch up front in Mitch's team. There we go. Gravenberch in there. You're doing the Immortal Evo on him. Salah, you did mention that earlier. You're playing him centre mid, and then you've Delect in there. How's the Delect for you, Mitch? Is he a good card? That Europa League Delect. Let me know on that one. Let me know on that one. I'm just going to fly through these. There's about 5 left. Remind me on Discord, boys. I remember there was 2 or 3 viewers earlier who mentioned they have a team on Discord. If you have a team on Discord, let me know a thumbs up now, just so I know. I'm going to do all the PS ones now first, of course. But if you're on Discord, let me know, and I'll be jumping over there in a second. Kareem. Okay, yeah, so Trent, Beckenbauer midfield. You have Wanyeri, João Felix, Henry, and Arda Güler there. Pretty solid defense also, man. That's a good team. It's a good team, Kareem. Good team, man. Okay, we've got Lime. Let's have a little look. Some of these teams, man. I mean, I do, as I say, I always enjoy doing the squad reviews anyway. But especially whenever I haven't seen them in ages, like I said earlier, it's real nice to see the improvement in your boys' teams, man. 100%. I mean, the Funny King Army knows how to build squads. What can I say? Johan Cruyff for Lime. And then you also have the team. Let me see. Okay, so Cruyff and Zico, I think that is, in the cam. And then you've Beckenbauer and Marquisio, Alhaber and Son. I mean, I think your 2 strikers, especially Son, but maybe Algeber, although Algeber I've heard good things about, even though it's crazy. I mean, Algeber usually, you don't want him in your hero packs, but I've heard good things about that card. I mean, Son can be decent in FIFA, but I do think overall, potential, those are 2 areas for improvement in you, your 2 strikers. The rest of the team, though, mate, you've got it pretty much on lockdown, man. It's pretty strong. Okay, we've got Debbie this side. Let's have a look at this one. We've got 3 more to look at, boys, then Discord. Okay, yeah, your one's on Discord music, isn't it? Okay, no worries. Debbie, you didn't send a squad review, mate, but I think I did add you as a friend earlier, so maybe that was just you letting me know that that's you, so that's no worries. We've got a few more coming through. Philly, Owen, Ian, and Paul. Okay, so 4 more, and then music and JC on Discord. Got you, okay. So yeah, I'm going to do the 100 player pack, boys, after these teams. It's 100 player pack in the SBCs. And then we will do that. We'll do that before content, and then we'll plan out what SBC I'm doing after content as well. Good to see you as well, Philly. Appreciate me. I've seen your screenshot. I'm going to check it in a wee second for you. Okay, so you've done the Gabriel. That Gabriel's a very, very good SBC to do, by the way. I don't know. I don't think he's still out, but whenever he came out, he was a very, very, value, or not a very valuable SBC. A very, very good value for money SBC. Yeah, that's nice, that, man. Is that Jared Muller in midfield there, centre mid? Must be. It looks like him. And then you've got Sawa, Zidane, Cantona. Some cards in there, though, you don't usually see. I mean, like the Cantona card, that right wing option, I think is Diani, is it? You have Laurent Blanc as well in there. Yeah, so some unique cards in there for sure. Discord as well for you, Liam. No problem, bro. That's a good team, Paul. Good team, man. Philly, let's have a look. Sent him PS Pro. No worries. Going to check out for you now. Martinelli, Rodrigo, Hullett, Bellingham, Foden. Meta, man. Very meta. Very meta. Yeah, that's strong. No real weak links, mate. I mean, it's a great place your team's at, Philly, going into team of the season. That's the best thing I can say, man. It's a great place to be at. We're going into team of the season, you know. My man Cody's in the building. Good to see you, mate. Very good morning to yourself, Cody. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well, bro. Right, let me see. So, let's have a little look. Owen and Ian. Okay, let's get these last 2 done. Then I'm moving to Discord for 3 extra team reviews. Then we're back on this to do the 100 player pack, boys, right before 6 PM content. I think I haven't seen anyone say any more about it, so I'm assuming all the lag issue is fixed now. Anyone that's just tuning in, we were experiencing a little bit of lag earlier in the stream, but I think it should be fine now, man. If anyone's wondering on my record in the Immortality Cup, your boy Fuddy's 7 wins and 9 losses, as you can see above my head, man. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say I'm not getting Maldini, boys, but I never expected to do it anyway, but we can try. 18-2 is on. Can anyone do my league games? I can't do them, says Harry. You don't need to do them today, though. You could just do them. You've got all week, mate. There's 5 days left on it. That's Beckenbauer, isn't it? Or Muller? I think Beckenbauer's 1996, is he? Maybe it is. It just looked like Jared Muller with the hair. Ahmad, Adeyemi, Raul, I think that is at striker. And then you've got Zola, Ugarte, what a card, Archie Gray. It's a very fast team, that Owen, as well. You have a lot of pace in that team, mate. Archie Gray's like 93 pace CDM as well, isn't he? So, yeah, pretty strong, that, man. Pretty strong squad. I've just realised the music was off. Every time there's an alert, I always forget to put the music on again, man. There we go, it's back on. No problem. Yep, I'll check out in a sec for you, Cody. Team is super fun to use, Law. Yeah, I'm sure it is, Philly. I'm sure it is, man. Okay, that was that 101 for Owen there. There's one more for Ian. Me and team now. Read that one as well. Okay, let's see. So, you've set a few here, right? So this is your... What's that one? That's your cup team, okay. Yeah, I think I checked that one earlier. Yeah, that was the Dangor Evil you have in that. Then you have this. Very nice. And then... wait, is that the Beckenbauer there? It was Beckenbauer then, because that's 96 Beckenbauer centre-back. Yeah, it must be that then. And then main team is that. Yeah, very strong. Mate, that's so good. That's such a solid squad. Such a squad. How is the 96 Beckenbauer for you, Ian? Because I have the 93 one. He's very... I really like him as a centre-back. One of the better ones I've used this year in the game. But I don't know. I mean, the 96 one must be class. Right, Jan, let me just see if I can find your one again, mate. I've obviously checked it, Jan, because there's no... You know what I mean? Any that I haven't checked, mate, would pop up as notifications. So I've obviously went into yours, but I just want to remind myself what you had again, bro. So you check your team, check your screenshot. That was the Zidane. Yep, we covered that. Covered that one. I don't actually think I did check your team. I checked your the videos and all this here, the icon pick and this here. I don't think I checked your squads actually. So yeah, still waiting on mine. I done yours, Stevie. I done yours, bro. Just as I say, refresh stream, mate. About 5-10 minutes, mate. You'll have yours. I already done yours, bro. I already done yours, mate. You just need to put the stream back a little bit, and you'll see it. Because yours was like first in this latest like last 10 or 11 squads I've done. Yours was the first one I've done. To check lag, it's 18:53 now. Yep, that's where I'm at as well, man. Yeah, so we should be good on that, Tony. Appreciate that, bro. We should be good. We should be good, thankfully. YouTube's finally decided to let us off for the day, man, and just no more lag issues, eh? Eusebio up front, Zidane, Messi, and Zico. What a front four that is. You're doing the Immortal contest. Smart move, that. Smart move. His 94 will be class. Pretty solid defense as well, man. Yeah, you're looking good there, mate. You're looking good, Jan. That's your bench there as well, then, yeah. Very strong. Very strong. Okay, I think I have Discord. 3 teams to do on Discord. We fly over there for a second. So, there we go. Okay, so there's a couple more squads in here. Let me move myself down, boys. Jeez, look at my squads I've missed just today that people have been sending through in the last couple of days. Okay, that one. Huddling up front, man. That guy gives me nightmares. Lamine Yamal, Suarez, what an evil he is. I have a review on him on the channel. He's amazing. Bobby Charlton. Yeah, good team. Very strong. JC's, 95 Haaland, Vinny, Ahmad, again, mate, very, very good. I mean, Gabriel in there for the Ben White would have been lovely for you if you did that SBC for him, but I don't know whether he's still available. Music, you have Dalglish, Rivaldo, Bailey. Again, strong. Baresi, let me know what you think of him. Music, is he good for you? Let me know. Baresi's always a very good defender in game, like defensive stats. It's just always about his mobility is the issue. Sometimes he's not the quickest, but nonetheless, good team. And then you have Liam with this, and yet again, it's pretty strong. I mean, it's a little outdated. You're a bit like me, Liam, I think, in that. You have a good squad, you can compete with it, but there's still a bit of work to do there, bro. Probably along maybe the right back, the right winger. The Nina Maradona's outdated. Probably the same with the Morgan Rogers, but, you know, yeah. There's a few in there you get up to it, you know, but it's a bit like me. You know, your squad's good, it can definitely compete. It's just a little bit of work needed, I think, on that one, bro. Right, so let me jump myself back over here. There we go. We should be able... I've got 5 minutes before content. We're going to do the 100 upgrade, boys, all right? The 100 player upgrade. I'm going to open this now before content, if I can get it crafted in time. And then what we will do is we'll use the fodder from this to hopefully get an icon picked on after content as well. I haven't done the gifted subs. The gifted subs I'm going to do at the end of the stream as always, running. So anytime we do a gifted sub or subs on stream, we'll always do those at the end of the stream, mate, so we will. Right, where is the 100 player part? There we go. So, 2 squads to complete, 85 and 86. The informs won't be a problem, it's just more if I can do the squad rating. So, what about 85, 86? We'll do high to low. Let's see what we can do here, man. Oh damn! I don't have very many high ratings here, do I? Oh, this might end very badly. Goal team of the week. Let's put in this dude, get the rating up. Holland, 12 playstyles, 5'5", 99 dribbling. He's a demon. I can imagine so, man. I can imagine so. And is he not like absolutely massive as well? Pretty sure, right? Hudlin's like, is he not like 6'7", Cody, or am I thinking of the wrong guy? I'm pretty sure the guy is like he's got like a basketball build, right? He's pretty tall. Take that out. Let's see what we got. Right wing and right back. So just, shouldn't need too high rated here. Let's just see what we got in the club. See, I don't know. We've got De Bruyne in there to use if I need to. I've probably got more far than I think I've got here. Musiala in there. I could put Ruskin in, but probably don't need that rating though. I wonder. Oh, these are all informs now. I wonder, could I get away with an 85? 85 and an 87. Would that work? Let's see. Please work. Yes, let's go, man. 86 rate team. Boom. Okay, so that's one squad done, boys, for the 100 player upgrade. I don't even know this will be good. I mean, these 100 player upgrades, man, they're usually not they're not too great, but we'll see. Does anyone know somebody who can do my league games tonight? I'm in Poland, so I have no chance, and I come back Tuesday. It's Harry. Well, do you know what you'd best to do, Harry? Put it in that group chat, mate, the one on the PS chat that I made for the pro clubs. Put it in that, see if someone will do it for you. Check around 4th, 6th of May is when I will be a year watching you. I remember watching your first stream, lol, Jan. Listen, that's what I always say. What a legend, bro. I always say this, man. In the last 4 years, each of you boys found the channel at some point in time. And not only have you given the channel a chance on that day by clicking the stream or clicking the video and watching a bit of it, but you've also stuck with us, man, and that means a lot, man. The loyalty to the channel is a lot. And that's what I said at the start of the stream earlier. Like I've been, you know, AFK, if you like, for 3 weeks here. You know, I was away on holiday last week. I haven't been on stream, or I haven't made a video in like 2 weeks. Come back on the stream today, and I feel the love instantly, man. Support's absolutely amazing. It's like I never left. That's the level of community we have, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't shock me, because I know how amazing this community is, but yeah, absolutely amazing support, man, and the loyalty. You know, all you boys are right back here whenever I'm back live, so absolute legends. But yeah, you're nearly your 1 year anniversary of becoming a viewer for the channel, Jan, so I appreciate you, man. Hudden 12 playstyle, done that one from Cody. There we go. I got 93 Jared, my 100 player upgrade, says Andy. 85 team here for this. Well, I hope I get an icon, Andy. I hope I get an icon, bro. I'd certainly take it. We'll do 85 there. 85 head low. Get the inform in, and this should be that, man. This should be easy enough. So, oh my god. Right, so highlighting 1 day left on this. Okay. Right, go team of the week. I'm gonna finish this off, boys. Then we're gonna cover content. Right. Let's get Awobi in here, man. Kabir, nice to meet you, my man. Welcome in. First time watching, mate. Great to have you on board, bro. Great to have you on board, mate. You're very, very welcome, man. A lot of new viewers tuning in today, man. This is my first stream from your boy Fuddy in about 3 weeks, so good to see a lot of new people tuning in, man. And as I say, we do streams like this, a mixture of, you know, evening streams, 6 p.m. I say evening streams. Obviously, it could be morning time or midday, whenever, depending on what country you're watching from, boys. But evening time for me. 6 p.m. content we usually cover, or we do like a late evening stream when we're doing champs, or like today when we're doing this Immortality League games. Obviously, we do our player review video content as well. So we do player reviews on player SBCs, Evos, things like that. So appreciate you tuning in, Kabir. You're very welcome, man. My first name's Jack. You can call me that, or I go by Fuddy as well, man. But nice to meet you, bro. Let's do. Let me get this squad finished, boys. I know what it just has hit content time, but I'm gonna finish this squad off. Then we're gonna check the content, right? I'm going straight to the Evos first of all, because that's literally the go-to point for content now. Just check Evos first of all, and then go from there. Take the team of the week out of there. There we go. Right, let me get this SBC completed. Let me know, Kabir, as well. How's your record going in the Immortality League if you're playing it, man? Because you can see above my head there, man. 7-9's my record. I'm not having a good time with it, bro. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, but listen, it is what it is. It was never gonna be easy. I just gotta try and get as many wins as I can. Let's go Moreno there. Let's go Labotka. Let's go Raskin. I mean, I'm definitely overpaying for this, but I don't have too many like gold rare high rated boys. That's the problem, man. So just gotta see what we've got. The emotes are in. 6 p.m. content emotes. Let's go, man. We're gonna check that in 1 second, boys. Just want to make sure I get this SBC completed. Then we'll be straight over to the content, man. Greenwood in there. Let's get Raskin in. Labotka in. Let's go Kirby. I reckon Moreno will do it. And then one low-rated right wing. That should be it, man. I think I'm still overpaying here, to be honest. Let me put in, let's Brahim. Yeah, so we're already at E6, so I don't need that. We literally do not need that. Let's put in him for... Okay, that's still too high. Let me take out Iwobi, man. Oh, no, I need Iwobi. Let's take out him. Yeah, I always overpay for SBCs, and I need to just take a little bit of a second to think at times. Fernandez. Done. You're at 6-4, Kabir. You're doing well, my man. You're on a positive record, which is more than I can say, man. So you're doing well, bro. I've said it in the chat earlier, mate. It's the problem with the games are, because it's go and go, which is good because it's good for quickness of getting the games done. The problem with it is every game you feel like you're in every game. You feel like you can win it, but you also feel like you can lose it. Like the games I won today, I could have easily won, or the games I lost today, I could have easily won if they were a full game. You know, if I had more time. And also the games that I won today, I probably just got lucky. And my opponent could have easily beat me if there was a longer game. So it's go and goal. It's crazy. You just got to play a very safe style of play, I guess. You know, Jack hasn't played the game when he is informs lower than 88, says Jan. Indeed. Let me just back out and back in again. We'll get a refresh on the content. Let's see what we've got, boys. I'll check Evos in a second, actually. We'll do the SBCs first. And I will open that 100 player pack in a second, of course, as well. Right, player SBCs today. What we got? Right, I'm going to need your boys' help as well, because obviously I haven't been on the game a lot recently. I've got a brief idea of what the content's been. I've been kind of keeping up to date with it through like Twitter and stuff, but I haven't been on the game in like 2 weeks. So this is the first stream back for your boys, so I will need some help in terms of what's actually new and what's not. I have a rough idea, but okay, so I know all that's not new. That's not new. Alonso? Flashback Alonso? No, he's been out, hasn't he? Yeah, this is going to really expose me for not being on this game in ages, isn't it? I just know. The amount of team of the year Mbappe's that face is crazy, bro. Mate, seeing champs Kabir, it's an absolute nightmare, bro. Mbappe's everywhere, Ronaldo's everywhere, bro. It's not fair, man. It's not fair, but I feel you. I'm exactly the same, mate. Exactly the same, bro. Don't forget Evos. Do you not worry. We'll catch up on Evos in a wee second, yeah, 100%, man. Any new player SBCs, boys? I mean, this is going to be a reverse stream today. Instead of me giving you boys the content, you might need to provide it to me, because your boy hasn't been on the game in like 2 weeks. I haven't seen... I'm going off cards I haven't seen before. I know Dobvik's not new and Sheshezi's not new. I haven't seen Alonso. But... And then all this here, I already know that's been out. Thing is, usually a new player SBC is on the first page. But I don't know. Asensio's not new, right? No, he's... I think it is. I think it's Alonso. Yeah, Alonso is new. Yeah, I knew you hadn't seen that card. Right, okay. So 2 squads for Alonso. 85 rated inform, Spanish player. 86 inform, and La Liga player. In terms of the card rating... Sorry, the card stats. 4'5", 6'2". He's one of the more lankier kind of fullbacks, if you like. He can play centre-back as well, which with that height might be useful. It's an alright card, to be honest. What's he got? Pinged, intercept. It's not great for a... To be honest, those aren't great play styles for a centre-back or a left-back, to be honest, depending on where you want to play him. Rolls... It's alright, I guess. I mean... Yeah, well, you'd like the fullback plus, or at least I would. I play my fullback more defensively, so I always like fullback plus, more so than like wingback plus. Although Alonso is a more forward-thinking fullback, so maybe wingback plus is nice on him. Defender, or sorry, on centre-back he's got ball-playing defender, which, depending on what way you do you play that? I this year I've never played ball-playing defender, even if they've got the plus in it, because I just don't like my centre-back stepping out too far, because I'm not great defensively. Alonso's a good, he's not a bad card though, man. For 2 squads, I wouldn't say it's an amazing value SBC, but he's alright. I think he's pretty, that's not a bad option, man. This your Road to Glory, our main team. This is my main team, mate. Well, I'll show you my main team, and then obviously we've got a team for the cup as well. But once I cover the content here, mate, in a few minutes, I'll show you my main team as well, Kabir, for sure. We also do squad reviews for viewers on stream, so anytime you want to send your squad through, mate, on our Discord server or on PS to me, you're more than welcome to do that as well, man. Marcus Alonso, says Tony. Yep, that's the card we've just covered. So yeah, he's the new SBC today. Anything in upgrades? So nothing new there. 81 plus tradable Team League upgrade. I'm pretty sure that's new. Earn a tradable Team League player item from Team League 1 to 30, rated 81. Sorry, from Team League 1 to 30, rated 81 or higher. Okay. So that's that. Kabir's just hit the subscribe button. My man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. It's great to have you part of the community. Road to 7.3k, man. I appreciate you checking in, mate. Legend. No new Evos, only Gladiator 2, says JC. Let me just move myself back here. So that's 6 days left on that. Okay. And what's the requirements? 85 rated team. So 85 rated team for 1 tradable 81 plus, probably an 81 inform. Yeah. EA are trying to train our fodder prior to team of the season, boys. We know what they're doing, man. We know what they're doing. Expect a lot of like big SBCs over the next week prior to team of the season, because they want you entering team of the season with no fodder, man. Because if you enter team of the season with no fodder, it means you're going to be more inclined to open packs, spend money, to get more fodder back in your club. So always the same method of money making for me on that side of things. 8470 33. Okay. Gladiator Evo is shit apparently, says Jan. I'm gonna check out now. 81 plus 1. Okay. So none of that's new. I've seen that earlier. And that's fine, that's fine. Right, I'm gonna check icons quickly, and then I will move over to Evos, boys, alright? I don't think there'll be an icon today, considering we've already got a player SBC. Nope. No, okay. Right, let's have a little look at Evos, man. Let's have a little look at Evos, what we got. I will check objectives too, although I don't think there's anything, I wouldn't imagine there'd be anything new. I mean, Tuesday we always get the rush refreshed objective. At Wednesday, usually a quiet enough day for objectives. Evolution, so there is a Gladiator one, if I can find it. There it is. Is that the right one? No, hold on. Yeah, Gladiator 2, here we go. Who do you expect to be a not so high rated TOTS, but to still be an OP card? Very good question. It's a very good question, mate. Do you know what? I'm going to answer that one, and I'm going to throw it to the chat as well. Anyone in the chat, any ideas there, boys? It's a great question from Kabir there, man. A not so high rated team of the season, but to be very good in game. Because we know there's those hidden gems in game where they're amazing in game, but they're maybe not necessarily got a great looking card or a real high rated card. By the way, also, on a side note, make sure you get your ratings in for the content. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, we do this every single stream on the Footy King channel when we cover the 6 PM content drop on the day. Every single day we do it. Footy King tradition on the channel for viewers to rate the content from 1 to 10. So 10 being amazing, 1 being awful, 5 being average. Drop the number in the chat, boys. What are you giving today's content from 1 to 10? We've got this Gladiator 2 Evo. We've got Marcus Alonso's player SBC. And we've got that new 81 plus upgrade, which I'm going to show you in a second as well, but it's not that great. The 81 plus inform upgrade. You have to put an E5 team in for it. So, yeah, not the most insane day of content. I would probably be giving it probably a... I mean, the new Evo, this is the new Evo. It doesn't look great either. So, probably talking maybe a 4, if I'm being generous for content today. Although, maybe a 5, considering 5's average, and recently content's not been great. So, in that sense, maybe today is average, but, yeah. I'll tune in Friday, bro. Hey, not a problem, DJ. Catch you in a bit, my man. All right, take care, bro. Appreciate you. Ain't getting excited for the smallest boosters, yeah, exactly, but this is what I'm saying earlier with Evos, like, even if you did want to do this, there'd be no point, because there's probably a better, say you want to do Hummels, right? Now, he's not a very amazing card, but say you want to do Hummels. You go and do this Evo, you'll regret it in a week whenever there's a better Evo for him. It's just, it's so annoying, it makes you, like, paranoid and scared to do an Evo now, because the amount they release, and the amount of similar Evos they release, with similar stat requirements, similar, like, you know, yeah, similar stat requirements for entry into the Evo for a card. It's too similar, man. It's too similar. Robin Kosh, I hope he gets team of the season, says JC. Jan's giving it a 0, 2 out of 10 for Mark. Connor's giving it a 3. Yeah, get your ratings in chat, boys. Let us know, man. For me, I'd say 4 or 5, no more, man. Probably 4. I'll give it a generous 4, man. But I wouldn't necessarily disagree with a 3 or a 2 either for Mark. Yeah, I really wouldn't. Jan's saying 0. Fukin 0, says Tony. You know what? It's not great, is it? But that's what I'm saying. It's like the content recently hasn't been great. I said it earlier. Your boy Footy's been away for what, 3 weeks? I don't even feel like I've missed much on the game because, you know, Immortals has been alright at best, right? It's not been anything crazy. You know, don't get me wrong. So that Immortality Evo, some of the, you know, some nice cards in that. You know, Vidal, Kante, etc. But overall, if you look at the promo as a whole, I don't think it's been anything to shout about. Same situation from when I bought Ian and Lisa for an Evo. I don't know why, but I waited and there was a new Evo that made him go extinct. Always wait. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. You know, you wait for 2 reasons. You wait either for, like what you're saying there, in terms of a better Evo to come out, or you wait to, like, chain them. Do you know what I mean? So you go and put one into an Evo that you think, as long it's not too bad if you put them into an Evo where you know the rating isn't going to be too high that they can then go into another Evo, so you can chain them, and that's fine. But like I likes of this, you know, if you go and put them into this and then upgrade them to 90, then you're going to rely on a 90 plus Evo to come out for this to get them further upgraded. It's just like, sometimes just better waiting and getting a better upgrade down the line, you know. Especially with right now where it's not like, you know, 90 rated centre backs are hard to come by. You know, there's so many out in the game, you know, in all positions now, because the game moves so fast. And team of the season is not too far away. So, you know, we're going to have loads of high rated cards. So, there's no rush on Evos. I would definitely be playing the patient game 100%. Jack goes away for 3 weeks and content is still focused shit, Shan. I stop playing the game, the content shit. I return to the game, the content shit. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Sometimes no new Evos come out, and I wait for nothing losses. Yeah, indeed. Well, this Gladiator 2 Evo doesn't look anything crazy. I mean, yeah. It's 1 game to play. Sorry, 3 games to play. A boost of shooting +8, defending +8, block regular playstyle, not playstyle plus, bruise the same, just regular playstyle. In terms of requirements, 89 max overall, max 93 pace, max 90 dribbling, and max 99 playstyles. Boring EA Sports. Boring stuff, man. 9, because why the fuck not? This is JC. No, I wouldn't be giving it any more than a 4 today. I'll be completely real. No more than a 4 for me. I just wouldn't. I'm going to do this 100 player pack, boys. Let's get that open, man. I mean, what is all that fodder and all those high ratings went into? 100 player pack. I need to get probably... To, like, make profit off this in terms of fodder, I probably need to get at least... Where even is it, by the way? Oh, there it is. I'll probably need to get at least 3 walkouts here to make profit on this. So 50 rare gold player items with 10 guaranteed to be E4 or higher and 1 guaranteed to be E5 or higher. 50 gold common player items. Yeah, it's 50 commons as well. So really this is like a 50 rare gold player pack. That's essentially what it is. Please deliver me something. Not even an Immortal. Not even an Immortal, man. Come on, please be decent. Just be something high rated, man. Okay, writing's positive, 88. Okay, give me another 88 or higher. Well, it will be, because it's a double walkout. Bernardo, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. What else is in the pack? Come on, give me a 3 or 4 walkout pack here. Okay, do you know what? Not bad. McAllister, Rolfo, Tag, Gundogan, Writing, Bernardo. 6 walkouts. Any dupes? Any dupes? Let's have a little look. Oh, hold on. No, okay, no dupe walkouts. Do you know what, though? It could have been worse. It could have been worse. That's not too bad. I will literally leave that for now, because that's far too many players to sort now. In terms of my team, Kabir, I'll show you that now, bro. So that's my main team. That's my main team at the minute, man. So, done the Beckenbauer SBC. To be honest, I haven't done too many player SBCs recently, but that's the one card I have done. I've done the Hullet, and then I've done the Beckenbauer, but that's the team. It can compete, and I'm happy with that. Obviously, it will improve massively during TOTS, because we'll be, for content reasons, I'll be saving a lot of packs up before then. Which, I mean, I need to get my act together, boys, because literally, what? This is Wednesday, so it's literally, 9 days away? Like, it's not this Friday, but next Friday was when the season starts. So, yeah, I mean, I gotta get I'm ready started saving packs. I've already got a good dot save, but we'll keep saving, man. But yeah, that's pretty much how the team's probably going to stay, because I won't be opening packs this week, so I'll not be like earning more and more coins and following buying more players or do more SBCs. So that's probably how my team's going to look going into the season. But it can compete, and that's all I need until we get a better team during tops. But I mean, Delo's got to go, Jovino's got to go. There's upgrades here to be made, of course, but yeah, we'll make them in due course. Obviously, if anyone hasn't seen my cup team, let me just show you that as well. Cup team is here, I believe. I think that's it. Yeah, so that's the cup team we used today, boys, so far. But you know what? Can I say Walker? There are obviously the low ratings, but that was just to get the rating under 86. But that's not bad. I mean, I feel like the team's decent. It's just probably every game's a roller coaster, man. You don't know what. It's go and go. So, I don't know. I'm caught between playing really aggressive and just going for the goal straight away, or whether I should be playing more defensive. It's tough to know. Well, I'm going now, Jack, for a roller coaster of 2 streams today, Law. But yeah, you got double streams today, didn't you, technically, even though it wasn't planned that way. Yeah, take care. See you. No worries, Jan. Appreciate you checking in, man. Take care and see you soon. They show up behind you. Oh, do they, JC? Okay, fair enough. I got to go to the back packs, check club in case you got ones drone. I will. I think I did check well, actually, I didn't check the final page duplicates. So if I got a duplicate icon, I need to make sure I didn't get that actually. Why Schmeichel in goals, JC? I like him. The thing with Schmeichel is, mate, right? He's not amazing, but no keeper I've used is. Like, thing with it is, right, I've tried Maynard, I've tried Allison, I've tried Ederson, I've tried Verstegen, I've tried Oblak. Like, I've tried too many fucking keepers in this game. And I've always said to you boys, keepers are very hit or miss. There is not one keeper in this game that's flawless. There's nobody that's flawless in this game. Not one keeper. There's no keeper you can go... There's no keeper, boys, that never lets you down. Every single keeper has their moments off, because it's the way they're coded in the game. EA code these keepers with stupid animations. Like it's like Onana 2.0, man. Onana's like the prototype, right? They got Onana in the headquarters over the summer. They prototyped his animations and put them into FC, into their goalkeepers. That's what it's like, man. Because it's either that or Onana plays too much FC and is copying them himself in real life. But either way, the animations in this game, like, they are so weird on keepers. You know, certain OP shots they always go in at certain angles. There's no matter what keeper you've got, they'll go in. Of course, certain keepers are better than others. Like, usually Alisson, Van der Sar, those type of guys are better. But I find Schmeichel to be as reliable as anyone this year. Now, he makes plenty of mistakes, but so did every other keeper I used this year. You know? Like, he made a bad mistake earlier where he like, parried. Now, the ball was like coming to him. I thought he could have saved it in that one of those Immortals League Cup games. He should have saved it, and it just trickled over his leg. Like, he got a hand to it or a leg to it, and it just still went in. So, like, they make stupid animations, they make stupid saves, but yeah, generally speaking, like, he's as trustworthy as any keeper I've tried this year so far. You know, he probably will be replaced during Team of the Season, but we'll see. You know, he's as good as anyone I've found so far in this game. Jack, good to see you back, mate. It's good to be here, Nathan. Good to be back, mate. Good to be back. Appreciate you checking in. Record not too bad. But do you know what? It doesn't look good. 7-9's not a good record. You know, it never looks good, GM, whenever you have more losses than wins, mate. Does it? Let's be honest. But I can try and recover it. I'll try and recover it next stream 100%. I mean, the good thing is this cup's out for 5 days. So, yeah, we've got time. I mean, I'm going to be live certainly either Friday or Sunday, if not both days. So, yeah, you know, we're going to be finishing the games on that stream 100%. I think Melier was honestly worse than Onana, so JC, maybe. I don't watch enough of Melier to see, or to know all that. But all I know is I watch a lot of Onana, JC, and that guy is bloody awful, man. I mean, he's trying to sabotage our European adventures every year. Champions League last year, Europa League this year. I don't know, but then Ben Deere didn't cover himself in glory against Newcastle, so I really don't know who we're fielding tomorrow night. I really do not know. How was the holiday, mate? Where you're tan at? Thing is, right? Well, thing is, my neck actually is a bit tanned. On my arms, usually I get it on my face. Although, to be fair, even if I did have it on my face, it wouldn't show up on the camera because the camera lighting would be all weird on it anyway. Because the camera lighting doesn't show up tan. It doesn't. Yeah, it just wouldn't. Because it would all. I've got a bright white light on my face, so it wouldn't look right anyway. But I think this holiday I didn't have it. I think it was because it wasn't that. Connor, you're a legend. 15 months, Connor. Tier 1, you're a legend, mate. Thank you so much for your consistency on the membership again. Another month renewed. What a legend, man. A lot of you boys coming close to either a year or you've been well over a year now, which is amazing. I've been a member of that channel that amount of time, so thank you so much, Connor, for that. But yeah, I am someone who usually tans on holiday, Nathan, but I think that we were in Nuria, which is like, we flew into Malaga and then it's about 40 minutes from Malaga. Now, the temperature was like 21, 22 degrees most days. We bit cooler in the evening. But in terms of the actual sun, like there was one day it was quite hot, around 24, 25 degrees, and it was really sunny. Other days it was still hot, like 21, 22 degrees, but it wasn't that sunny. So, and then we were only there for 4 days, so probably didn't get the tan that I usually do on holiday, but I still got a bit of arms on my neck and stuff. But yeah, so it was a good holiday though, mate. Holiday was nice, man. A nice, just a bit of a breakaway and just a recharge as well, you know, as much as anything. So it was nice, but it went so quick. Like 4 days is just so quick, isn't it? Jack, if you press square on the PS controller and duplicates, it will give you any tradable players, says Tony. I want to have a little look. Legend for putting that comment in as well, Tony, because that reminds me. I just got to check my... yeah, would it be in the store? It would be in the store, wouldn't it? Yeah, these are unassigned items, because someone was saying that it would show up in the back of the pack if I got an icon. Let me just make sure. Yeah, no icon for me, boys, unfortunately, but always worth checking. But yeah, if I push square here, yeah, I'll show you what duplicates I've got. Or, sorry, tradable duplicates, which I don't think any of them are. Oh, hold on, maybe they are. Oh yeah, these are tradable. Okay, so we'll DePaul is an 84. I might just keep hold of 84, so I'll put him in the transfer list. Discard these, and then... Wait, is he traded? Well, I put one there that wasn't tradable. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we'll duplicate pile. Although, no, hold on. I don't want to waste my duplicate pile on these. Yeah, hold on. Let me just... I'm just going to discard, boys, any 81s and 82s. There's no point using those up for duplicate pile storage. My motto now with duplicate storage, I only keep 84s and above. So any 83s and lower, I'm just going to discard, man. It's a big waste, but it's, you know, it's the sad reality of EA where you only have 100 spots in your duplicate pile. Yeah, it sucks, but I've now made the conscious effort to only keep 84s and above. Because, yeah, just I find out, especially now we're approaching team of the season, like we're going to be opening so many packs when we get the team of the season. Yeah, you just got to prioritize what you want to keep in your duplicate pile and what you don't want to keep. Have you seen the pic of fans holding a poster saying Onana out just before the Newcastle game, and after the game they had held a sign saying never mind? Yep, I did. We're just a growing meme, JC. That's all we are, mate. And until, listen, it's going to take a long time and a lot of effort to get us to be respected again in terms of our footballing ability as a team. But Onana certainly isn't helping things, is he? But it's far from a one-man job. I mean, he sabotaged us in 2 goals last week. I know he didn't mean to, but geez, I mean, Europe. It's just what is it with him in Europe, man? The man's played a Champions League final, but yeah, he's bottled now our European adventure last year in Champions League and now in the group stage. And then we're in the quarterfinal of the Europa League now, and we could have had a nice 2-1 lead or 2-0 lead against Lyon, taking it back to Old Trafford tomorrow night, but now it's 2-2. It is what it is, but we just got to win tomorrow night, man. Keep the season alive, or else it's what, 17th of April, and we're out of everything, and the season's over. So that's all we've got left to hope we can win, mate. Although let's be honest, if we get Champions League football next year via the Europa League route, we're gonna get cooked, man. You know what I mean? We are. I mean, we're gonna have a great window. Hopefully, let's stay positive. Blindly positive probably, because it's not looking good in the window in the summer. With the funds we've got and stuff. But next season's obviously Amarim's big year as well, and he needs to be back in the window without a doubt. But even if we do have a good window, I still see us getting dominated in Champions League. Like you look at the quarterfinal of Europa League now, boys. You've Tottenham, Lazio, Bodo Glimt, Frankfurt, United, Lyon, Rangers, and Bilbao. Like, no disrespect to any of them teams, but like they're all group stage Champions League level teams at best. You know what I mean? They really are. Especially, and I'm putting United in that too, because we haven't even been a Champions League outfit for many years. I know we were in it last year, but Champions League quality, really? Probably not. So, yeah. Wardy, you're a legend, mate. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you back, pal. Hope all is well. All is good, mate. All is good. We're back. I was away on holiday last week. Nice time to reset and recharge, but we're back and, ready for the team of the season grind, mate. Starting very, very soon. Obviously, next Friday, I believe. So, just on the packs even, mate, and obviously Immortals League games we're doing today, but I'm not 7-9, it is what it is. That's the record so far in that league, Immortals League, but we're not going to get Maldini, but we'll try our best to get as many wins as we can for sure. Got a few packs. Yes, Ian, definitely send them through, mate. I'll join you for that now, yes, for sure. You send that when you're ready, mate, and I'll join you for that, 100%. But yeah, just straight after the game, Ben Deere didn't cover himself in glory, JC, so that's exactly why, mate, never mind. Yeah, keep Onana now. But yeah, I do rate Ben Deere, actually, but I don't, he didn't, if he played really well against Newcastle, he would have had a chance of playing it on Thursday, I think, but I think that's gone now, Have you seen the new Manchester United plan for the new stadium? It looks like a circus or something but it does music, and it's going to be a meme, bro. I mean, who thought it would be a good idea to put like a little marquee, circus thing on top of the stadium? Who thought? I swear it must just be some sort of media engagement thing. Oh, it'll be turn Manchester United into a meme. Doesn't matter how much of a meme we are, how much of a joke we are to the rest of the world. As long as we're getting clicks on YouTube and things, it'll be fine. It's a joke. Because get a functioning footballing team first before we start, rebranding stadiums and stuff, The stadium does need, as much as I don't want Old Trafford to be knocked down, but they've ran the stadium into the ground that, changing is needed. But we need a functioning team, man. I mean, we're going to be playing in a circus-looking stadium, and we're most likely going to be a circus, performing team. So, yeah, the memes are going to be there. Let's say that. There's definitely something wrong with Manchester United. Everyone who leaves does well at their next club. Do you know what it is? I think it's just there's a toxic core at the team, Nathan. You know, that's the logical explanation for it, bro. Like, what else would it be? There's you know, you ever see whether it's an experienced player that comes in, or whether it's a young player that comes in, they're both, you know, they always start, not always, but usually, you know, if a new player comes in, they have a positive bounce, maybe they start well, and then they get infected by the rest of the players around them. You know, not every player, but when I say the rest of the players, I mean like the core. I don't mean every individual player themselves. I'm not saying every player's got a bad attitude, or, you know, they're a bad player or whatever else. I just mean like the cohesion in the actual squad, the playing squad as a whole. It's not there, man, and that affects players just physically and psychologically, I guess. You know, they come into a fresh environment, and if the atmosphere then after a while isn't what it should be, then, you know, if it's not a good working environment, then the player isn't going to perform. And I think that's what largely at Manchester United, that's one of a big issue as well, where it's been that way for years. There's it's like an unhappy working environment for players. And it only takes a couple of players to make it that way, and then the rest kind of follow suit, you know. And there's just a bad core at the club, and I think then have that alongside the massive pressure of playing for the club off the sides of Manchester United. Then that just creates an unhealthy thing for a player's mindset, man, and then it can lead to them performing badly. So yeah, I think there's no shock, I guess you could say, whereby players move club and it's suddenly like a relief, like a massive weight off their shoulders when they go to a different club, different environment, and suddenly they hit the ground running. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Yep, no worries, Ian. We're going to do this share play, boys. I'm going to drop 3 gifted, so make sure you do not go anywhere, because remember, you boys, as always, smash 50 likes. I don't know whether it's on this stream, but this is obviously a refresh stream, because we had to reset the stream, but on the last stream, we hit 50 plus likes, so which was earlier on, so I will be doing 3 gifted memberships to end this stream for the Funny King return stream. We always do 1 gifted at 50 likes, but I'll throw a few bonus ones in for today for the return stream, because what a stream it's been, man. I mean, despite our lag issues earlier and the YouTube issues, with the delay and stuff, which I think, thankfully, it's been fixed now, thankfully. But you boys have been legends, man. Return stream, yeah, couldn't have went any better, man. Absolutely legends for the support you show. So, yeah, and it's great to be back. Believe me, it's great to be back. So, really good break, and it's good to be back now as well, man. So, we should be back again on Friday. After this stream, should be back on Friday. And if I'm not on Friday, then it will be Sunday. But, yeah. But as I say, you boys know that video I made a month ago. It still stands. You know, it'll still stand during Team of the Season. You know, Team of the Season comes out, that doesn't mean I'm going to be live every day or anything. Like, I'm taking this YouTube thing with a new mindset now. There's a lot of things working in the background as well, which don't need to say it now. I already mentioned that on the latest kind of, I mentioned earlier, I did 2 sit-down videos over the last while. The one a month ago, which was the one I came out and kind of said how I was feeling and, you know, taking a step back and stuff. And then I did a bit of a recap video 2 weeks ago. So if you boys haven't seen those videos, definitely check them out. It'll give you a bit of an idea of where the channel's heading, the direction of the channel, the future of the channel, etc. But, yeah, as I say, that's those videos will give you the idea on that. But, yeah, there's certainly going to be, like, every, you know, this is my first stream in 3 weeks, but that's not going to be the ratio. It'll be, like, maybe 2 or 3 streams a week. That's kind of be the aim. And then in terms of videos, boys, I'm just working with what we'll see on the videos in terms of, I'm going to try and get 2 done a week, maybe. Obviously, it depends what the content is in the game as well, but the idea is going to be player review content mainly, alongside maybe some other, you know, one-off videos here and there. But that's kind of the thing, man. We gotta hear you in there, Aries. Let's go, man. Now you know what it was like supporting Everton for years, says Nathan. We're sinking, bro. We're sinking. You have a nice new stadium to look forward to next year, and Moyes has kept us up, so things are on the up for Everton, mate. I don't know if I can say the same for us. Right now, I look at my club and I think Amorim, I love the guy. Everything else, I don't mean everything else is bad, but everything else just it's in an awful state. You know, it really is. The playing squad's nowhere near as good as it should be. Like 9/10 of the squad is not Manchester United quality at all. I'd probably say about 95% of the squad is not Manchester United quality. Obviously, I don't need to talk about above the playing squad in terms of the owners and stuff. I don't even need to go into that, but we all know what they're like. So, yeah, it's just a disaster, man. You know, I think 3 or 4 players out of that playing squad I'd keep. Everything else I would let go of. Now, obviously, that's not realistic, but in an ideal world, if you could just transfer out one and bring in a full new squad, you'd do it, barring 3 or 4 players. But, you know, we know how windows work. You're probably going to get, if you do, you'll do well to get 3 out and 3 in, probably, over a summer transfer window, but, yeah. The right back of my team, Aspilicueta, can get upgraded if the SC Pro representative player wins, says Liam. I also don't play much Ultimate Team anymore, really. What was content, Liam? Content tonight, there was a new Inform 81 Plus upgrade. There was a Marcus Alonso left back / centre back player SBC. And then there was one other thing, wasn't there? Evolution. Yeah, Gladiator 2 Evolution, which is a centre back Evo. It's not a great boost. I would probably not do it and wait for a better Evo, I think, mate, on those type of cards. No worries on that one, Ronan, no worries. Also, don't play Ultimate Team anymore, really, says Liam. Inter or Bayern to go through tonight? Real or Arsenal to go through tonight, says Aries. I'm going to be watching the Arsenal-Real Madrid game, because I think Real Madrid, if they get an early goal at the Bernabeu, could, you know, never say never. They've it all to do, though. Overall, though, I still think Arsenal will go through. I think Madrid will win tonight, but they'll win back a goal or maybe 2 goals, but Arsenal will still go through overall on the tie. And then in regard to Inter Bayern, I'm going to say it'll be a draw tonight at the San Siro, so Inter progress. So I'm going to go 1-1 Inter Bayern, so Inter to go through, and I'm going to go 2-1 Real Madrid tonight, so Arsenal to go through overall. That's the predictions, mate. That is the predictions. Thanks for preserving, bro. Killed it on your return. Great to see you, Strone. I appreciate that, man. Listen, I am literally nothing without this community, man. You know, I could have sat here today in front of no one, mate. You know, and I haven't been here in 3 weeks. But I always say, man, the loyalty shown by this community means the world. You know, I would take this 7.23k subscriber community over 500,000 subscribers any day of the week, man. Now, am I saying I don't want to grow? Of course not. The great thing about YouTube is that you can always grow, and we've grown today. There's been a lot of new viewers find the channel for the first time today, joining the community. That's the amazing thing. But you know, what we've got on this channel is not some, you know, hundreds of thousands of people watching every day, but we've got a very, very loyal community, and I would always take that 1,000,000%. Because, I mean, I've been away 3 weeks, near enough a month. Back on the stream today, and the support's as good as it ever has been, man. You know, man, it's just everyone's here supporting like I've never, it's like I've never been away. So, and the support in that video from a few weeks ago, and in the comments in that video, like that just says it all to me, man. So I already know it because I've done it for 4 years, and I know how we've grown this community from scratch. But you know, it never goes. Just you boys know, man, it never goes unnoticed. It's incredible. Just saying, Jack, the script for Inter is annoying. They've beaten Bayern at the 87th minute and 28th second 2 times, Cesares. I'd like to see Inter go through, man. For me, I'd love to see Inter go all the way and win it, because I think it'd be an outside team to win it. I still think Barca are favourites for the Champions League. I think PSG look a lot better of a team now. Ian, sorry, am I opening all 3 of these, mate? Just let me know. I'm assuming I am, but just let me know on this. See, they're big packs, these, Ian, so I don't know whether you want to save some for Team of the Season, but by all means, I'll open them for you if you want me to. But just let me know in the chat there, bro. Yeah, so as I say, I mean, I'd love to see Inter go all the way. Barca are my favourite still. PSG are a lot better of a team. Like, you know, they don't have Messi, Neymar anymore, but they're still good quality players. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, you know, they've good player Marquinhos, the midfield solid, Vitinha. They're a better unit now as a team, you know. And then I think Arsenal. I mean, if they go through tonight, they're in the Champions League semi-final, and they're a good team, you know. I mean, the thing with Arsenal is people always think they'll bottle it, but yeah, no worries, Ian, no worries, bro. Appreciate that. People always say Arsenal will bottle it, but I don't know, man. I mean, they're in the Champions League semi-final if they win tonight, so let's see. And for me, they've got as strong a team as anyone, and as strong a squad as anyone. So let's see. You seen that viewer loyalty straight away today when all the old names right back there are thrown? Exactly, mate. And that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have built this channel from scratch over 3 years, and I said it earlier. At one point in the last 3-4 years, you boys have found the channel. You've not just given it a chance on that day where you found the channel. You've stuck with it and watched a bit. You've also hit the subscribe button, and you've stuck with us all through the years, man. So it's amazing. You know what I mean? And as I say that, it's, you know, whilst FC is in a very bad place, like you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background at the minute that I'm really excited to share. with a few different ideas just on the different channels. But I'm not going to repeat myself because I know I mentioned that on the video a few weeks ago. But, you know, my other channels, Footy King TV and stuff, FK Sports, there's a few things I'm working on that they're longer term projects, but they will be happening. Man loves the waffle system. I do love a waffle. I have no motivation to grind FC25. It's just a stress as well. If Bayern go out, I would want PSG to win. Zaris. Bayern go out, PSG. Yeah, well, I mean, I have nothing against PSG. So, yeah. And I mean, they always seem to... They're a bit like Arsenal, aren't they? In the sense that people always imagine they'll bottle it. But I think they're a different PSG now. I've got a little board, so I'm building... So I'm building an end passing present, which I use during the week for divisions and keep my main for weekend. Just mix things up from using the same team all week. I think that's key. I always get that type of comment every FIFA awardee from viewers, and I always highly respect that because I think it's, you know, I think it's a good thing. I always think it's a good thing to do. When the game gets stale, I always think, listen, you can always play different games, and that's one of the best ways to deal with. If you need a break from FC, take a break from FC. But sometimes all you need is a bit of a change of team too. Try different players out, because using the same team all the time can get stale. I'm definitely going to try some different teams over team of the season, boys, 100%, because usually I'm someone who doesn't do that, and I know the game can get stale quickly. So, yeah, I'll definitely be playing that over team of the season, man. We'll do our pack opening with all the safe packs, and we'll see what fodder and coins we've got from that. And then we'll start building a couple of teams. But I say the key there is a couple. We'll build a couple, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 teams. And go from there. Because it means then the game's fresh, you're trying different cards, etc., you know. And I will be doing passing presents as well, because I did a United one last year, remember, but I only did it briefly. So passing presents are a good way to keep the game fresh, definitely, Morty. I agree with you on that, bro, as well. So yeah, you use your passing present for during the week for divisions, and then keep your main for weekend. Yeah, that's a good move, definitely. If Bayern go out, I've read that one from Ares. Asmal says, I have no motivation to grind FC25. It's just stress. It is. It's stress, and more stress, mate. Wait till the team of the season starts. La Liga and Prem. Foot Champs weekend leagues, mate, are going to be a nightmare. They really are. You know me, I'm a crack, bro. None but respect. I got you, the Mac. 100%, man. Likewise, bro. Likewise, man. Done that one already as well. Got that one as well. Okay, we're caught up, boys. Ian, thank you for the share play, mate. I appreciate that. I'll just duplicate pile that for you. Boys, 3 gifted memberships, man. Let's get this going. I might drop a raid as well. Do you know what we'll do? Before I drop, Aris is going to predict something that Real are up 2-0 win, and a penalty, and Vinny steps to take it, and Raya saves it. Ooh. Big prediction. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Raya saves it last minute, sorry. Before I do the gifteds, boys, I'm just going to quickly check if anyone's live. I feel like for a return stream, why not try and do a raid, right? We haven't done a raid in a while. I know I haven't been live in a while, but we haven't even done a raid, generally speaking, even when it was live. So, let me see if there's anyone live here right now that I could raid. Because we're not ending too late after content. I mean, usually I don't end at like 6:30 or so. So, this is only 20 to 7. So, there might still be some people live. I always try and find somebody new, but it's not always easy. Let me see. FC25 Live. Gotta be someone, man. See, the game's not bad, boys. Nobody streams it anymore, man. Nobody streams this shit anymore. Yeah, we'll do this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm glad this guy popped up, because I recently followed this guy, and I actually forgot he does streams. So yeah, 100% we'll go and raid this guy, man. Good content creator, this guy, boys. He does videos as well, but he's, especially if you're into the likes of, like, trading and stuff, very, very good content creator. And I'm not going to raid just yet. We're going to do the gifted memberships first, and then we'll do a raid after that, alright? So, give me 2 seconds. We'll get the gifted memberships gifted out now. And then we'll jump into the raid, alright? So, obviously, we'll do the raid. Just comment on the link, boys, Footy King raid. But before we do the raid, let me drop these 3 gifteds in. Actually, we'll do 5, because I've got the 10 gifteds for the monthly reroll. So, there we go. There's the 5 gifteds in chat. We'll see who got those. Harry, Morton, Bray, Ben the Best Legend, and Sun Chips. There we go, man. That was actually good that we were able to do 5 there, because obviously it was the new reset of the monthly gifted. So there we go. That was nice. I always forget that at the start of every month, every creator gets 10 gifted memberships, but I obviously haven't been live since the 1st of April, so I've still got my 10 to gift. So there we go. There's 5 gifted there. I'll probably do another 5 gifteds there on Friday or Sunday, whenever the next stream is. But yeah, we're back on the roll again, boys. Back on it. first Footy King stream of the month. Well, in a month. But we're here for it, man. We are here for it. So, yeah, first stream I've done in about 3 weeks to a month, and it is great to be back. Big up to all you boys for tuning in. I am going to drop a link in the chat now. I'd really appreciate those of you boys who go over to this channel. This guy's a really good content creator, you know. Like we rate a lot of people. But this guy, you know, he is genuinely like a real in terms of trading advice. Like, I'm not a trader, you boys know. I don't really watch trading content. But this guy's a real, anytime I've been in this guy's stream, it's a very, very chill vibe and just laid back stuff. So, yeah, I think some of you boys might enjoy his content. The link to his channel is in the chat now. If you could go over there, comment Footy King Raid, came from Footy King stream, Footy King sent me, something like that, boys. I'd really appreciate it. As I've said earlier, as much as anything, today's stream was all about getting a catch up with you boys. I haven't had that live interaction in like 3 weeks. So, yeah, you know, all the comments whilst I was away was amazing to read. But always great to get back live again as well, man. So, yeah, there is the link. Let's head over there, boys. Comment the words Footy King Raid, Footy King sent me, something like that. This guy's content is pretty solid, man. Videos and streams. So, yeah, AJ, I will be subscribing to your channel, mate. I'll do that right now for you, bro. But yeah, let's head over there, boys. Comment the word Footy Raids, and I'll see all you legends on either Friday or Sunday. If I'm live on Friday, you'll see it scheduled on the channel a couple of hours before, or probably, no, if I'm live on Friday, you'll see the stream scheduled tomorrow evening. If I'm not live on Friday, then you'll see the stream scheduled on Saturday evening for Sunday. So, but it'll either be Friday or Sunday, when the next stream will take place. Been a pleasure, boys. Big up to all my squad. And I'll see you all either tomorrow, not tomorrow, see you all Friday, or I'll see you on Sunday, man. But yeah, let's head over to that link, comment the words Footy Raid, and yeah, see all you boys soon, man. Peace out. Much love.
Daily FIFA content, this thing. Daily streams, daily rage. Jack and EA never on the same page. No other channel like this online. 6 p.m. new content time. So much fun and so amazing. Gotta tune in, bro. Why you waiting? Hey, Footy King, this the stream you wanted. Ay, playing FIFA, think you need to join Footy King Army. Footy King, streaming rain or shine. Come have fun, only good vibes. 6 p.m. new content time. Come through and join the community. Friday night live under lights. With